Hi guys, come out for another little session. There's no rain today. The floor is still incredibly wet though. I've come to the park, not a skate park, just an actual park, where I know there's a little bit of an indoor, not indoor, but undercover area, which I can hopefully roll about in and do a few tricks. So let's venture on over to that little spot. So we made it to the undercover spot. Nothing special, but it's going to be good enough for what I want to do today. As you've seen in the last video, guys, I was exhausted. Halfway through the session, beginning of the session even, I was exhausted. I wasn't 100%. I'm not sure how much better I am now. I don't feel any worse than I did then, because I didn't really feel that bad then, until I actually started doing something. So I am going to take it real easy today. I'm just going to focus on manuals and no complies. Two easy tricks that don't really take any effort at all. And hopefully I can build myself back up to be able to skate the way I want to skate. And it's a good exercise, because I suck at manuals and I suck at no complies. So gives me a chance, they're going to give me a chance to work on both of those, as well as taking it easy and just slowly getting myself back into it. So we're going to have a quick warm up and then we're going to get to the skating. So that's about as good as my 180 no complies get. I know, not very good. Needs speeding up a hell of a lot. But it's not something I really do. I'm only doing them now, just to ease me back in. Once I'm back skating, I might not ever do them again. Who knows? But I think I will try and stick with them at least as like a little warm-up before my warm-up even, like before I start doing ollies and shove-its and that, because they are really easy on the body and just something just to get your legs going. So I may stick with them for that purpose, if nothing else. But that is literally the only no-comply trick I can do. But I do want to try a different one, which people have always said is dead easy, but last time I tried it I just couldn't get my head around it. It was the no-comply front shove. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a go right now. Wow, I've surprised myself. They're not great, but I am going to count them no comply front shoves. Last time I just couldn't get my head around it. When I was doing it stationary, I couldn't get my head around taking my foot off and doing it. I started doing it moving and then, poof, it just all come to me. I'm speechless. To get a new trick and to get it like that fast is quite amazing. Quite amazing. Yeah, wow. So before time runs out, let's move on and do some manuals. And when I say do some manuals, I mean lift my front trucks up and put them straight back down again immediately, because that's about as good as my manuals get. I would be happy if I could manual the gap between these two poles. That's how bad my manuals are. If I can do that, it's a success. As you can see, that is where I hit. And it's the coming together of the two paving stones. And that little bleater has been affecting my manuals all the time, noses and regular. This is probably not the best spot for manuals due to all these little cracks. And that fall kind of hurt my knee. And as I'm not 100%, I'm going to call it there. But hey, learnt a new trick. I figured something out on the manuals, and nose manuals, just nose manuals. So with the manuals, what I realised is that I wasn't actually looking straight down at my board, at my back foot, and the back wheels. I was looking sort of in front of the board, like down on the pavement. And when I do a nose manual, I look more directly on the front wheel and on my front foot, and that helps me keep balance. So why was I not doing that with the regular manual? I don't know, but when I did do it, that's when I got some of the better manuals. I need to still get better, obviously, and other stuff, but that little gem of information I've just learnt will hopefully help me, and as much as it's only a tiny bit, it is still improvement. And nose manuals, as I say, I'm better at them anyway. I can normally do that nollie shove it out, which I didn't get today. I kept like putting the board down, which I normally do anyway as I first do them, and then I'll get to it. But I'm just going to put it down to this pavement stones and the gaps in between and why I didn't, and I'm not going to be overly concerned that I didn't get it. But what I did get is a no-comply frontside shove it, and that, my friends, is new, and that is very rare for me. So I'm going to take this session as a win. I'm going to go home and rest. Until the next time, guys, laters.